Guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. It's going to be really awkward, so I'm just going to get through this. Today I'm going to talk about getting into Batman, which a lot of people don't make videos about for some reason because he's so well known. And yeah, so for starters, if you're getting into comics, I would recommend, of course, Year One, everyone talks about it, by Frank Miller. It's a really good start. It's the first year of Batman, obviously. What's interesting is like this actually inspired Batman Begins by Christopher Nolan. So if you like those movies, then definitely check this out. It also goes into Jim Gordon, how he became detective and then commissioner and all that stuff. Next one is also by Frank Miller. It is The Dark Knight Returns. If you already know Batman and you know a good chunk of his story and blah blah blah. Check this one out. It's a classic. It's highly regarded comic, graphic novel, whatever. It's also by Frank Miller. It is where Batman is older, he retires, and then he comes back into Gotham. So it's really good. It's gonna suck. Anyway, one that people don't really talk about for some reason is Batman Arkham Asylum, a serious house on Sirius Street, and I don't know why people don't talk about it that much. I mean, I've heard a couple people really enjoy it, but they never really, I don't know why. It's really good. It's by Grant Morrison, who also went on to make, I believe, Superman and all these other stories. It also has very interesting, unique art. So if you're interested in that, that's really cool. It's a really weird story, so be prepared. It's very mature. Also has a rating for mature audiences, so if you're not into that, then don't read it. If you are, cool, read it. Let's see. Next one is, if you don't want to read, then you just don't want to read at all, then just get into like animation or something like that, like me, then watch Batman the Animated Series, obviously. Everyone knows this. I mean, duh. I don't need to explain it because everyone knows it. Another one is, if you know Batman, blah blah blah, like I said earlier, then read The Dark Victory, which is a sequel to The Long Halloween. For some reason I can't find my Long Halloween copy, so I'm just holding this up. This is a very good comic and sequel. So I would highly recommend this. Read Long Halloween is seriously my favorite comic of all time. I love it. I read it every other day almost. This one I read not as much, but I love it too, and it's super long, so definitely a good read. Another one is Batman Hush, which is a character in the Arkham series in Arkham City, funny enough, and Arkham Knight, sort of. And it's a very good comic. It's by Jeff Loeb, who's a really good writer. He worked on a bunch of stuff, so look him up if you don't know who he is. And for New 52, I don't really like New 52 that much, but there's some good ones here and there. The Court of Owls series is really good. I would highly recommend this if you're a long Batman fan like me, then definitely get into it because it's awesome. It's a really fun read. Scott Snyder is like a genius in this comic. He's really good. He's a really good writer. And also, last but not least, is the very highly controversial Killing Joke, which is a very good. I mean, everyone talks about this. Like everyone and their grandma knows this one. So it is canon for some reason. That DC wanted it to be canon, the writers didn't, so it is standalone, so there's no sequel, there's nothing. There's going to be an animated movie about it, actually, so that would be really cool, with Mark Hamill, and I believe Kevin Conroy is going to do it again as Batman, so that'd be cool. It is very mature and controversial for reasons. If you don't know why, I don't want to spoil it, but I would look it up if you were easily offended, then don't read it, because it will definitely stir some stuff up, which it did before. And that is it for today. I will probably make more, I don't know. If you like this, then just leave a comment. Anyway, see ya.